Hi guys, Andy with Pittsburgh Weiss Schwarz back again with another set review. Today we're doing Red Sorter Alicization, or as I like to call it, Administerization, because that's what's in this color is all the administrator cards, all one. Joined with Brian and Carmen and Tyler.
Yep,
What up?
that's me.
Yeet.
That's us.
Yeeth.
Yeet.
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 Any other
Poggies.
pressing things to address, or should we just hop right in?
Nope, just go for it.
All right. Got this administrator, my girl. When this card is reversed in battle, it is level 0. You can pay the cost, which is 1, and put this into your clock. Look at up to 5 cards from the top of your deck. Choose a character. Put it in your hand. The rest go to waiting room. Is this overstated?
No,
Getting a look at 5 cards instead of 4,
no, because she.
or is this just a bad
clock.
Ricky?
She goes to clock, yeah.
Is this bad?
It seems fine. I mean, it can take anything, but it does just seem like a pretty subpar Ricky for the most part. To me.
It's worse than the other Ricky in this own set.
Doesn't go to
So
memory. So, yeah,
doesn't go to memory.
it's very meh.
I don't even
Does the
think it's that
administrator
bad.
stuff deal with like on name, like needing to be administrator?
Don't you need nothing but Quinellas and administrators in memory?
Yeah. You
or
do.
in level. So I guess it's fine for that deck, right? I'm kind of with Brian. I think it's like a niche card.
Yeah, it's just fine.
It's
Like okay, first deck speed.
Just worse than like a normal Ricky, I guess. But if you're
I
playing
mean-
administrator, then this is the best you get. So you
Yep.
play it.
All right, next.
All right, we have, what is this character's name? Repia, belonging to the Dark Knights. When you play a climax, you can pop this card back to your hand if you do give a character a soul for the turn. Act, pay 1, rest 2 of your characters. Put the top 2 cards of your deck to your waiting room. Choose a Dark Territory character with level X or lower, where X is the sum of the levels of those cards, and return it to your hand from waiting room.
So this is meant to be your standby engine for the Dark Territory standby deck, which is 8 standby. So you are meant to tap this down, get a plus, and pop it to your hand. In that deck, it's probably fine. Would you ever
Yeah,
want to
it's-
play that deck? Probably not.
Yeah, an 8 standby Alicization. Sure, this is your plussing engine.
Why
Yeah.
play 8 standby Alicization when you can use that standby to play 8 standby normal SAO?
Wow.
8 standby normal SAO look pretty dank. We can talk about that later when we see 8 standby. But alright, next. You got this big evil guy. He's stealing Alice. He's in the palm of her hand. Or what something. On play heal. When the battle opponent becomes the worst, you can look at the top 2 and rearrange them.
Wow.
This is like the worst Toka 2/2 ever.
That's a card. It's I don't like it.
Shit. Garbage. Barely
Yeah,
playable.
bad.
Dark Territory only as well. It's Fluctlight Dark Territory. I believe, right? Brian, you're on the heart of the cards. I believe it's Fluctlight Dark Territory.
That
If
sounds
I'm
right.
reading
Yeah,
these
it's
katakana correctly. Okay.
Yeah, Fluctlight Dark Territory.
Pretty shit.
Yep,
Yeah,
not
it's not that great. Why isn't this an early play?
Be too good?
Would it?
No. Next card. Tyler.
Okay.
Alright. If this is in your front row, all Dark Territory characters get 1500 power. And Climax combo when this attacks, if Void Blade, which is standby, is in your Climax, you may choose any number of Dark Territory characters from your hand, discard them, deal X damage to your opponent, choose up to 1 card from your opponent's waiting room and put it on top of their library. X equals the number of characters placed in the waiting room by this effect.
Huh.
Has to be Dark
Um,
Territory characters for the discard.
You get to choose your burn. That's nice, but
And then you put a clean
how
card
easy
on
is it to
top.
get Dark Territories into your hand?
It's an army deck.
Yeah,
so
I
you'd be
mean,
playing-
you'd only play this in. The Dark Territory stuff is super canned. Like, really hard to mix with the other stuff.
I mean, it's off standby. I mean, that's something. It's a reason to maybe consider it.
Yeah, global 1500 is.
Only Dark Territory.
Yeah, you've got to be playing the deck. Yeah, C minus. Maybe it's in the deck that it's in. It's fine.
It's pretty gross.
Yeah.
What I'm more
Yeah.
excited about is that this is Sal's second standby climax. We can play 8 standby Sal.
You
Like
can play
normal
standby Sal. Yeah.
8 standby Sal is actually super sick, like as a concept, because you have the dopest targets, and you, unlike other decks that like just get standby later, Sal has a lot of ways to like actually confirm like standby triggers and stuff, and like control top of deck and things like that.
They have
So-
a lot of really good targets too, like the
Yeah,
incidental targets, like the Yui.
yeah, you have like the Yui that's also a stock swap. You have the Lifa that's a top check X that's also a clock kick and a fat body. Like you have all these like super sick cards that would be sick if you could play 8 standby, but you've always only had 4.
But then you're giving up like your actual combos at the top. But I mean, I guess you probably don't care too much.
Doesn't
'cause
even
Aura
matter.
Already does that.
Yeah.
You already
with
got
your
the 8
sword art, you
standby.
just play good toolbox.
Yeah. 8 standby normal Sal will definitely be a thing, and you will definitely see it. I can.
Something to definitely consider. Yeah, there's some real potential there.
Yeah, we can. I actually want to do like a big brew thing on 8 standby normal Sal, because I think that's something where people saw the second standby and they got really hyped. So, because these cards are all Neo standard, even if they're rate locked, but I mean it's climax, doesn't fucking matter, right? So, slam some standbys in. But yeah, this card itself kind of ass. Next card. Back to the top. It's Andy.
All right, can I get a trait check on this card?
Avanet.
Okay. Sweet. When another character with convert in its name is placed from waiting room to the stage, look at the top card of your library, put it on top or bottom. When another character with converts placed from waiting room to stage. So when you stand by a convert, you get a scry. Huh. Start up, rest this, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's level 2 or higher, put it into your stock. You can do that every turn. Pretty dope. There's some other good cards in SAO Alice that you could combine that with. There's like a Curator that top 2 rearranges. It's the blue one. Probably something else too, but that's all I can think of right now. You guys there? Did I lose you?
No, we're here. We're just floored.
Yeah, I'm here. This card's kind of
It's really bad in my
not great.
opinion.
No comment.
I don't. I feel like I'm gonna have to see what these other convert cards are.
They're all really
No.
bad.
To my knowledge, they're not great.
Yeah, they're pretty ass.
I like the fact that you can get a stock with this every turn, though. Maybe that makes it
Well,
worthwhile.
you might
Well,
be able
you have to hit a level 2 or higher.
Well, if you're running this as like a actual part of your engine, you would have top
Engine
check
for
effect
what?
built into it. Stock generating
To do what?
to make stock every turn.
Sounds.
Well, what do you mean? What sounds pretty good if you could make it work, right?
Well, then what do you do with the stock?
What do you do?
You play big level 2s. You're running a lot of level 2s.
I
You said this is
guess.
Avatar Net, right?
I mean, that is true. You are going to be playing in a lot of level 2s.
Yeah, this is
I mean,
Avatar
level
Net,
3s.
right?
Yes, yeah, it's Avatar Weapon are the traits.
Maybe like 8 standby normal style.
No.
Yeah, dude.
Nah. Nope.
You could.
You could do a lot of things.
You
We'll wait for
could.
the think tank video to talk about it, I guess. But I think this is a.
I don't know,
might
dude.
Be something
When
there.
you see
There
the
might be
other
something there.
convert cards, I think you're gonna.
I don't even care about that effect. I'm just looking at the second effect.
Oh,
Tap
just the
stock.
Sagan effect, tech hood not.
Yeah.
Well, I think the big thing here is like if you're talking about that deck, right? All those utility cards key off of hand. Like what are the big ones? Like the Restander, the Xenon Restander's hand.
What are we talking about?
Like I'm talking about like Avanet 8 standby, right?
Oh, okay.
Like all the utility cards are hand intensive, not stock intensive. So I don't think this card would get a lot of value. I think you do a lot better with like the Amagi in the back row. to like generate extra hand when you would play standbys.
I'm just thinking here. Ever want to play 4 money counters in the deck? I do.
Do you even need 4? SAO has so much like extra draw, right? If you want it. Too big brain.
I don't know. You could think of something to use extra stock on. If you can get this engine going early, like if you have a lot of scrying,
It's a
you can
coin
get this engine
flip.
going early.
It's a coin flip.
It's not if you. No, it's not a coin flip because you get to choose when to do it. It's a coin flip if you're Unga Bunga randomly doing it. Like an
Yeah,
idiot.
but like you can't just say, yeah, dude, I scry once and I get a level 2 or higher.
Oh
every
no,
time.
yeah, you can. My girl, close silica. Oh, there's
Oh
level
my
2 on top.
god, close silica in 2020.
I play gathering materials silica.
It's
The top card.
2020.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
look at that. It's a opposition by the shield. I can't draw that.
Yeah, so you put it in your stock so you can't draw it ever again.
Yeah, but then I can brainstorm or something.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm
What?
done. Next card. Is this back to the top?
I'm being talked down to here.
Is it?
Like,
I'm not
that's what's
talking down.
happening.
No,
I
it's
think
Brian.
This is me. And Andy just
Yeah.
read the.
We're not
Anyways.
talking down to you. We just don't want to talk about it anymore.
Okay.
At the beginning of your attack step, choose one of your Dark Territory characters. For the turn, that character gets X power. X is equal to the number of characters with that character's same name times 500. So up to, I guess 20 or I guess 2K is the best you can do. And it's a pay 1, rest 2 for each climax you hit. Salvage 2 Dark Knight Crimson Bronze in your waiting room. Return them to your hand.
Army Brainstorm. Fucking sucks.
Not even as good as the Army Brainstorm from Mob.
Yeah, F for fucking sucks. Whatever. It's like a.
I don't even know how to like rate these cards.
Yeah, it's an Army card.
Yeah,
it's
just
whatever.
army cards. Look, now Sword Art has more standby.
It's
Third
it's
standby.
Poe.
Poe.
POH. How do you say this?
What's that stand for?
POH.
Something
Piece
else.
of-
Was it like Prince of Hell or something?
Whatever. When evangelism of hatred is placed in your climax zone, if this
Prince
is
of
the front
Hatred.
row, you have another Dark Territory character. You may choose one of your level 1 or higher characters. You choose one of your opponent's level 1 or higher characters. If so, your opponent chooses a level 1 extra lower rating. Swap those 2 cards. So it's
Level
a
down.
climax play level down. That's kind of terrible. And then on attack, it gains 500 times the number of your opponent's characters. That's also ass. This card is absolute ass.
Yeah, this card sucks.
A total, like, this is like a double F. This is, like, terrible. This fucking
Most of the
absolutely
red cards
terrible.
are sadly so bad.
It's another
at least
standby.
It's off standby. If you're running standby already, then maybe you could like fuck with your opponent's standbys.
Maybe.
And I don't think it's like FFF, but
You can go bully Data Live with it, I guess.
I don't think you play this card to play the climax combo. I think if you're already running 8 standbys, maybe you could. I don't know. Maybe something could work.
It might just be instant.
This isn't like trait locked to
Yeah.
anything, is it? You could run this in Avatar Net if
No,
you're
you have
running
to have
8
dark.
standby,
You have to have Dark Territory.
Oh, you have to have another Dark Territory.
If this
yeah.
is in your front row, you have another copy of himself.
I would
Like-
spend 2 slots on this card.
You spend 4 spots on it.
No. Bad
Yikes.
card.
What do you mean? You could do it.
I mean,
You could. You can
You
do
have to
anything.
draw into them, but like
I can put
That's-
fucking 42 level 0 vanillas in my deck and 8 2 souls.
okay, well,
I,
you're
hey, I
running
dealt that deck already.
okay 8 standby normal style, right? You're running like the heinous trap combo, or you're running that climax maybe with it. You're obviously not running the stupid Dark Territory one as your other standby. So this would be your other standby, and this is like an actual
But why?
combo you could run to
What if
fuck
I-
your opponent's board.
What if I just play better cards?
Then you don't get to fuck with your opponent's board. You got to make a choice. You want to play good cards, or you want to fuck their board over.
Yeah, I want to play good cards. This card's
Okay, then
bad.
this deck's not for you.
Yeah,
You're
it's
okay playing some
not.
bad cards that are maybe sometimes good. You could play it.
No, it's bad all the time.
I'd maybe try it.
It's
I mean,
pretty, it's pretty bad.
It might be worth trying, but
I just hate running empty. I fucking hate running empty combos.
Empty climaxes are sick. Let me tell
I
you
would,
about Sim
I would
Figure.
sooner run 4
8
copies of this
empty
card in my 8
triggers.
standby deck than to run an empty standby
I heard
trigger.
that deck 4-0'd. 8 empty triggers. Just saying. Empty climax, pretty strong. More strong than this card. Next card, I guess.
Alright, yeah.
Who is this?
Is this me?
Tyler.
Tyler, yeah.
Okay. If you have 2 or more other Fluck-like characters, this gains 3k, so it sits at 10. And when this is front attacked, you may pay the cost, which is pay 1, ditch 1 character. If so, for the turn, this can't be reversed.
Wow, it's the worst 2/2 ever.
Can't
F.
be reversed. Though.
Bad.
Can't be reversed.
But
is
it's
eight-
pay
somehow
1,
it-
ditch 1 can't be reversed.
It is
Yeah.
I would
it is
never
a
ditch
standby-
my hand and pay a stock to save my 2/2.
it
Like
is
if we
a
compare
standby
this
target
to
for,
compare this like
Fluck-like.
Rhapsodic Liz.
Okay,
Right,
okay. Let me plead my case here. Okay, look. When I say I would never pay 1 ditch a card to make sure this wins, it doesn't win its lane. That's the problem. You do this effect so you don't win your lane. In a standby deck, you're supposed to be winning board. So why do you need this effect?
I mean, for the same reason that your 2/2 targets have Encore normally. In case they get hit over, you can keep them on the board and keep swinging for 2.
Sure, but that ditch 1 character is a lot more than like the pay 1 ditch a character. Why doesn't this just have hand encore?
Right.
Effectively the same.
Because this doesn't get reversed, which denies certain combos.
Sure.
Denies level 3 finisher combos.
I think
Maybe
that
against Data Live denies like Toka Scries.
I think that's pretty minimal.
It is.
It is, but I think that's the reasoning for the cost.
This is bad. Why are all
It's-
these cards bad?
It's not good.
Why is every red card a pile of shit? Why was the best red card the fucking shitty Ricky? You got a score, Tyler? I know it's hard.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Just kind of staring at that beautiful face.
Alright, next. Back to Andy.
Okay. This doesn't look like a bad guy. Why is he on a red card? When this is placed from hand to stage, your opponent chooses 1, 2, 3, or 0. The top card of your deck, if it's a character with the same level as the number they chose, put it on any slot of your field.
God.
When this is placed from hand to stage, look at the top card of your deck. Put it back or put it in the waiting room.
This
Cards-
card's stupid.
Alright, it can maybe plus you, but it surveils, but I'd probably rather just play something else.
This is a lot worse than the ones that draw, I think.
All
Or
these
a
red
standby
cards are
deck.
giving me pain.
You just
Okay. Look, this card, like this exact card, right, in Beaufry, was super sick because of how it like interacted with the rest of the deck, and because it helped you like in the off chances you did hit, right? Because you always do the first effect, like you always do the first effect first, and then you take the scry because the scry is like the surveil is like super valuable in an 8 standby deck, right? So like in the effect that the first effect randomly plus you, like your hand, it helped you keep up your hand for all your like filtering, right? That you wanted to ditch and stuff like that. When that card immediately goes to field, it's just so much worse for an 8 standby deck.
Yeah.
Like if this card was just Sally, I'd be saying even if it was off trait, because it is off trait. I guess it's Flucked Light at least.
It's
right?
Fluck Light. Yeah, it's on trait for this set.
Yeah, if this card was literally Sally, I'd be saying like, sure, yeah, let's try like 8 standby Fluck Light, because I think the card, after playing with it a lot, adds a lot of consistency to the big reason Beaufry was able to like ramp out so many 1/1s so quickly. But when it just goes to stage, like pretty fucking whatever, because it requires your opponent to like say something other than 0, which like they're rarely going to do
They just won't,
unless
yeah.
there's someone who's trying to like galactic brain you like Brandon, where they like count your grave and count how many like ones or whatever are out and try to figure out the rest number to say, which is like, for the record, like almost completely wrong, because the fail case is your opponent draws a bazillion free cards.
I think the fail case is maybe better slash worse in this case.
Yeah.
If you're at level 0 and you play this card, I'm not going to try to outsmart you and say 3.
Yeah,
Like I lose
yeah.
the game if you get lucky.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think your opponent's more likely to play this type of one conservative and always pick 0.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Or I guess they could start ramping it up as the game goes on. Like they don't care about calling 1 if you're at level 2 or level 3.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
But yeah, this is like so much worse than the Sally.
It's not good, yeah.
Yeah, I think if it was draw, these would be a lot different. Because I think this for an 8 standby deck is like a reason to try 8 standby if you have a lot of 1/1 targets. Which I mean, at this point, I think you do, right? There's a lot of 1/1s.
I think a big deal that probably made that type of card good in Bofurry probably is that
you have the Brainstorm too.
Bofurry has one set.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have other options. This is set 2 of Alice. This is set 1 million of Sword Art, right? Like there's tons of options.
There's so much shit.
Mm.
This is just like so underwhelming.
Bofurry, you don't really have much to work with, so you are more likely to try it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a SAO. It's a premium deck spot.
Agreed. All right, Pigman.
I love
All right.
Pigman.
We've got what is his name? Real Pirin. At the start of your opponent's draw step, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's level 1 or higher, you may put this card in stock.
So it's this card, so it kills itself.
It is a coin flip that does not go to hand, goes to stock instead.
Wow. That's bad.
You know that episode of Always Sunny where Danny DeVito's like, I'm getting in the ring and I'm eating garbage. I know it reminds me of like Danny DeVito. I don't know. That's just like what my mind went to. I just saw the Pigman dude.
Can I offer you an egg in these trying
Trash
red,
man.
trying red times? I fucking hate it.
Yeah, this
I
card
don't
sucks.
like it.
Coin flip that doesn't coin flip.
I'd rather ever go back to hand, but
Pretty
stock's a
bad.
stock.
We got red guys. You can run as many of this red guy as you want. And then for each other red guy you got, they gain 2k. So maximum of 7k. It's an army card. And I'm not going to fix my spelling. An Amri card.
Amri card.
Yep. That's all we got. Alright. So this is another
All right.
convert card.
Yeah, here's another convert card. All your characters gain the following ability when this reverses in battle. Put it on the bottom of your deck, and at the start of your encore step, put this in the waiting room.
But why?
So it's a 1/0 Solicar, you play it, and she kills herself.
Yeah, she just died.
8,500
And she
power.
makes
It's
all your
hella
other...
overstated. That's why.
Yeah.
God, this card is so bad.
I mean, what are you even aiming to kill that hard?
Standby targets? Level 1?
But you can hit over them with the Leafa stuff.
It is Avatar trait.
It is.
It's like
For what it's worth.
maybe you're supposed to like encore this back, pay 3 encore it, and get a scry with the convert. Lizbeth.
I don't fucking
This
know.
sucks.
I don't fucking care.
I-
Card's bad.
I-
Like, is there any like spicy line of play that makes this card usable?
Uh,
I don't think so.
I don't see any.
I'm trying to think. I can't come up with
No,
anything.
You could send all your other characters to the bottom of your deck to clean trigger.
Sure.
Nah.
Yeah, nah.
I hate it.
This
though,
deck is too. This card's too bad.
Ooh, let's talk about sexy blue lady.
She's
Other
red.
characters, huh?
She's red.
Is it a dude?
She's primarily red. No, it's a girl.
This is a girl.
Okay. yeah,
No
sexy
monster
blue lady.
cans.
All your other characters get the following ability. This card cannot side attack. Is this a convert? Because this card seems really shit.
No.
No, it's
The
not.
1/1 standby.
Encore
Luck Light
sack
Dark
2
Lord.
characters.
Lucklight Dark
What?
Territory.
I know Grisaya had a 1/1 standby target that was like sack a character to encore, but sack 2 characters is a
Sack
lot
2
of characters.
characters.
I actually really like the pay 1 sack 1. 1/1s because they usually are like always 7/5. which is like the point.
Yeah, and you're probably losing one of your lanes, so sacking it's not a big deal.
Yeah, especially at the early game, like 0 and 1.
But if you're playing 8 standby dark territory or something, you don't want to be sacking your back row characters.
sack
and
2
you
is-
should be winning your front row.
Sack
It
2 is
seems
F.
pretty. Yeah.
I think anti-synergy is real here.
At least she's hot.
What were they thinking?
They were
Like,
let's
in
make Red
general?
bad.
All right, go ahead, Brian.
All right, we've got what is Punchy Boy's name?
Punchy Boy.
Iskan. 2/1. He can outside attack. When he attacks, if he is attacking a level 3, he gets 6k power. Goes up to 14.
He's
That's
strong.
This
Fine.
this might be the best red card.
No, the
It's
shitty
a level
Ricky is
3
better.
Level 3 killer. That's something.
It's better than most of the red cards.
You need a red fix.
D plus Flock Light hits 14. Great. These cards are ass. This guy like had a whole.
We got an event card, dude. We got an event card.
This guy had like a whole arc. Why does he not have a better card?
Yeah, he had like a
Whatever.
whole backstory.
All right, we got this event. 5 million times event. It's a 2/0. Choose one of your standing Flucked characters and rest it. Look it up to the top 3 cards of your library. Add any card from among them to your hand. Put the rest in the waiting room. So it's a.
I like this card.
It is a
That's
top check
actually
3. You have to rest a
Take
character.
anything. You can
Costless.
take climaxes. You can take events.
Yeah, it just
Yeah,
trades for
can
whatever
take
you want.
anything.
That's That's
You
have
have
to
to
rest
rest a character.
Rest the character. It's
I mean,
like,
that's fine. You just rest like a brainstorm or something.
This card's basically My Little Sheeta.
You have Rust
No.
1 Brainstorm now in
Brian,
South.
stop.
The possibilities are endless.
It's
This card's solid. This is pretty
Fine,
good.
yeah.
fine.
I like it.
Like,
It's like a C.
plus, ever.
It's a perfectly playable card.
No bond to it. There's no shit to it.
I don't give a shit, dude. You can draw into all your cool SAO events from the older sets. with this
Isn't there? No, there's literally a Rumia in this set. You have no
event.
reason
You
to
can
play this
draw a
card.
climax.
No, you
Draw a
can
climax
you
off
can
this.
draw the Alice. Do you not remember the Alice Rumia from set 1?
No, I don't.
Yeah,
Like,
pay
Unchained.
1, ditch a Fluctlight character, look it up to top 4 at any card.
I thought that was like level 1 or higher.
No.
No.
It's to
Yeah.
level 0,
Any
grab any card. There's no reason to play this over that card.
Well, you don't have to pay 1 or ditch 1. You just
Yeah, and I'd rather pay
Play
1
this.
ditch 1 than put this
But you-
card in my deck!
But you have to rest 1 and you have to put this card in your deck is the trade-off, yeah.
Fucking.
maybe being red is like a deal breaker on this.
Yeah, red
That's
sucks.
like a lot of the
true, yeah,
red cards
red
kinda
does
suck.
suck. I'll make it go down to D. Red sucks.
Demon Sword Graham is red.
Well, Demon Sword Graham was not printed in this set.
It doesn't matter. You can
Well,
still play
You
it in
can
Sword.
level this for your fucking
You-
experience.
You need red fix to play this. You're probably not playing a lot of red level 0s in Flux. I mean, there's some good ones. There's like the Administrator Drop Salvage and like
The Administrator drop salvage.
yeah, that one's pretty good.
Yeah, and then all the red cards in set 1 are like name locked to Administrator Quinella.
There's
yeah.
there's like 1 maybe 2 good
Guys,
Administrator
come on,
cards
this
that you
card's
could run to
bad.
fix for this.
No, it's not good.
Yeah, at first I was like, hey, that's not too bad, but no, just Lifeline Chains Alice is so much better.
It's in your color.
Well, it's in the color, and also
it's a
at
level 0! You just do
Yeah.
whatever you want!
It's
What are
a
you
level
talking
0.
about? It should be cooler. Who cares?
I would say this card's at least 5 million times better,
What?
conservatively speaking.
What? The other card can attack. This card can't
It has
attack.
potential.
It has.
Ree.
5 million potential units. That's what it's counting.
All right. Well, we'll
Big
see you
monitor.
guys in the next caller. Goodbye.